Wednesday, May 22nd meeting of the Prince George's County Cable Commission. I'm Tom McLeod, Commission Chair, and to my right,
Doris McMillan.
Samson Afolabi.
thank you. We're going to move right into our agenda. The first order of business is the approval of the minutes from our, April meeting.
Well, I move that we approve the April 24th, 2019 minutes.
So moved.
Well, I wasn't here, Mom. Yes, well.
Okay, hearing no objections, we will approve the minutes and move from there to our action items.
There are no action items at this time.
Thank you. No action items, and from there to our monthly reports.
Okay. The monthly report for the month of April 2019. For Comcast, we have 8 open calls and 0 closed calls. For Verizon, we have 15 open calls, 14 closed calls, and 1 outstanding. The outstanding issue is the cinnamon ridge. We continue to track the progress of the cinnamon ridge. And we received update that is still in progress, and we know that it's because Verizon had to work with individual customers in order to gain access into their home to address the issue. So, as of today, the work is still in progress. Okay? And we track this through Ms. Williams, who informed us that work is still in progress.
Okay.
So, that concludes my monthly report for the month of April.
Thank you. Questions, comments? Hearing none, our next agenda item is the report from the Community Television of Prince George's.
That report was submitted and it was accepted.
Okay. Questions, comments from the commissioners? Hearing none, we are now at our public comment on the agenda.
Okay, for the public comment, we have Mr. Emery Gibbons. Mr. Gibbons?
Good evening,
Yeah.
sir.
Good evening.
How are you?
Mine are not standing, I'm
That's all right.
nursing a leg. I was here the last meeting,
Yes.
and I spoke with the person from Verizon, assuming that they knew that I had a complaint. She said she'd get back to me. Well, she has not got back to me, so I called the office here, and she sent me the material that the Verizon had responded to a complaint. I originally filed a complaint with the FCC. FCC says if Verizon respond, then if you have some complaint about their response, let us know. FCC says, well, they responded. That's the most we can do. If we get a response from them, that's it for FCC. So I came here with the same complaint, is that I started off sometime in 2015 paying $59, and I end up, as of today, with a bill for this is a letter that I guess Verizon will say they sent me. I got this out of the day's mail, and it says past due is $56. The monthly charge is $136.12. Total due is $192. I originally went to them with where they started with me in 2015 at $59. It was a 2-year contract. I think if I take 2015 and add 2 to it, that in 2017 that contract should have ended. And in 2017, another contract should have started. It is now 2019. I asked for an additional set-top box. They proceeded to charge me $12 for something that cost me less than $12 when I called. Each time I called them over the telephone, it's a long sales speech, but never a response to my question. I told the young lady about it. I said, this is a long, $146, that's what it was the last time, is a long way from $59. And I don't have a voicemail. I am on Social Security, I get a regular phone. I pay my bills on time. Last month, they were out for 2 weeks. Nobody in my building and on my floor could get out calls or in calls. Verizon came out 2 weeks later and supposedly they fixed the problem, but I didn't have a voicemail.
Let me ask you this, sir. For the 2 weeks that you had no phone service, did you ask Verizon for a credit?
Well,
When you don't have service.
when I called,
Uh-huh.
I said to them that I now have a complaint filed with FCC and Verizon about the service you're providing me and the service that I'm now getting. So they knew about that.
Yeah, but when you make a complaint, you wanna make a specific, like if I'm out of service with my carrier and my internet is not working, I make my living using my internet. If I'm out of service for however many days, and I'm just saying that you may wanna do that as well.
Okay.
But ask for a credit for the time you did not have service, and they should be able to document that. That would be one thing. And I know we're still dealing, with the issue that you have now.
Well, they sent me a letter stating that they were sorry that the service was out during that 2 weeks of period of time, and they hoped that it was now working satisfactorily. And I didn't respond to it because it wasn't working.
Okay, so you've been out of service for a period of time, and this is in addition to what you're already
Yeah,
talking about.
I understand, right, and I
And when
agree.
you're on a fixed income and you're not getting what you pay for, you need to make notice of it.
Okay.
You said, did Verizon get back? She was gonna get back to you after the meeting. Have you called her again?
No, because I don't know what her name, in fact, I don't even remember her name. She spoke to me and said, I have all your information, I'll get back to you. So I left assuming she would call me back. I called the lady here and told her that I had not heard from Verizon.
So you didn't get a phone number when you talked to her?
I didn't, when she was here, I didn't get a phone number. She said she had all my information. She'll be getting back to me. So I said, well, I now talk to a body, somebody that can communicate. And I said, well, she has all my information. And I sent FCC and Verizon something like 12 pages of information. I also sent the same information to the state's attorney's office, but they told me, wait until I got a response from Verizon, since I had already sent to FCC, and FCC did not really respond to my letter. They sent me a letter back saying, here's a response from Verizon, so here's your answer. We close your case. And I said, you closed my case? I said, and I'm supposed to accept what Verizon sent to you? And they said, yeah. I said, did it answer my question? And the lady on the telephone said, well, we closed the case.
Gina, did you hear from?
Actually, I reached out to Karen about that issue, and she stated that the case has been addressed with Mr. Giddens, and they will no longer, they've already issued the credit that he requested, and they will no longer.
When will it show up on his bill?
Maybe on the next.
I got the bill today.
Maybe, if a bill, if a credit is issued this month, it probably won't show up until next month. So that's probably the bill.
This is dated May 15th.
May 15th, but this was back in
Yeah.
first week in May. So
Yeah,
if any
so-
credit is issued,
It'll be in
it will be
June.
showing in June.
Right.
So you may have to wait for your June statement to see if any credit has been issued. But
Okay, so there's a
I thought to-
possibility.
Right on your bill, I should receive a credit in June, question mark. And then if you don't see a credit on your bill, then you can call us and we can look into it.
We'll always
Okay.
call.
I'm sorry you have to keep coming back. We like seeing you.
I know.
Thank you. I'm frustrated.
Yeah, and we understand that.
But you know, when credits are applied, you know,
Yeah.
in the month of May,
My
you're gonna see
biggest
that.
thing is that they send me this with an explanation, I guess, what they call an explanation, in 4 pages. I don't have the slightest idea what these items are.
Right.
And that's what I asked for. I said, simply tell me, what is 5%, 5-cent telecommunication access fee? I said, how do you get 5% and what's the percentage of what? I mean, 5% does not sound like a lot of money. But I realize that if there are 40,000 people in Prince George County who are paying 5%, somebody is making some money that the franchise people don't know about.
There's no explanation on that?
There's no, it simply says, telecommunication access MD, 5 cents.
And what else is it giving you?
On that particular item? Nothing?
No, on.
Oh, it has,
There's a laundry list of fees.
yeah, Maryland state taxes, $1.44.
Right.
MD 911, $1. I know what 911 is. Video franchise fee. Franchise fee? I don't have the slightest idea. PEG grant fee. Maryland gross receipt tax surtax. Federal University service fee.
Those, Mr. Gibbons, those are fees that we all pay every month if we have Verizon service. That's how they maintain, you know, some of what we have. So
Okay.
we're gonna pay some fees, and I can understand. The other fees that I would be concerned about is the fact that you were out of service for 2 weeks, and you paid for something you did not get. Can you afford to do that? So if I'm calling them, I'd be calling them about that as well. The fees are something we all have to pay. That's just part of doing business.
Okay.
But you not having voicemail, you not having 2 weeks of service, you not having, what else don't you have?
My internet goes in and out.
Okay, you know, spotty internet service, those are the things, those are the issues that you should be concerned about because you're paying for that.
Well, I thought, here again, somebody from, make sure I pronounce, somebody from an office in New York
The corporate office?
that has a phone number with 301 on it.
Okay,
When I get a call from New York and it says area code 301, I listen. That's all I can do.
right.
But my last statement is, could you kindly put this in writing through the US mail to me?
Right, I remember you did ask that last month.
Yeah.
I have got nothing from them. And this has been going on since October of last year.
Well, since our Verizon rep is not here tonight, and she had promised to get back to you, let's give her the benefit of the doubt in
Okay.
terms of getting back to you, because she's usually pretty diligent about her follow-up. So, and we don't know why she's not here tonight, so there may have been something that came up, but let's give her some time to get back to you.
Okay.
And Gina will follow up with her on that. And then let's see where we come out, and also on the 2 weeks of interrupted service, no service. That's a separate issue that we
Yes.
maybe get to bring to her attention as well.
We never received any information about that
Right.
until now, so
Right.
that's something that we need to follow up.
Because you didn't
on.
say anything.
Right.
It's a lot.
I just said voicemail was out, and I kept on. I didn't discuss.
But that's the service that you're paying for.
You're right, and I was negligent in not addressing that, even to whoever called me that was, last name was Jahih. I got Jahih, got his name, believe it or not. I can yet file, if I want to file a case for fraud in this county or in this state, I have to have the name of the person who represents Verizon in this state. I don't have that name, and there is no communication with that name on it. And I'd like to have that name.
And we did mention that at the very least, excuse me, the Secretary of State of the state of Maryland would have a record of who
Oh,
the registered agent.
I talked to somebody in the Secretary of State thing. I didn't bring a list, but the list is 3 pages long with Verizon service, cancel service, accepted, and they have a list of I guess subcontractors or sub-organizations, and it goes 3 pages long. And when I asked the people at the state office which one represents the Verizon in PG County and the state of Maryland, they said, you'll have to find that out. Well, 3 pages.
We'll see if we can provide some assistance on that.
And that should be, I would think, just like if I call and ask for the agent for the Chrysler people, I can call, and I can't remember the trust, there's a trust company in Baltimore that has the name of all the agents that are major 500 corporations. They can tell you immediately what that name is. And you don't have to go anywhere, you just ask the reception, they give it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Gibbons, because there's nothing, we can't solve anything at this moment.
I understand.
But you're gonna make sure that you tell them that you had no service.
I will.
You're gonna look on your bill next month for a refund, correct? Because we're
Well,
gonna give
I'm gonna send them what I've been sending them every month. I mean,
Okay.
it happens
Right.
out of my checking account, because I can't remember who I owe. Every first of the month, my bills
Bills get
are
paid.
all paid.
Right, and I understand that.
Verizon.
But I
is
want
one
you
of
to check your bill, your June bill, to see if you've received any kind of a refund,
Okay,
okay? Because that may address part of the problem that you're having.
okay.
Okay? So do that, and then, I guess we'll see you next month, right?
Or something.
Or
if-
something will happen
in the
and
interim.
we'll be able to call you.
Okay, I'd appreciate it very much.
Okay,
We're sorry,
and I'm gonna follow up on the service of process.
okay?
Yeah, I think the service of process is public information for anybody that lives in the state or the county.
Mm,
That's right.
And Verizon's a big company, I mean,
yeah, it is.
Okay, we'll follow up on that.
okay.
Any other questions, comments?
Yeah.
Hearing none, the representatives from Comcast or Verizon?
Like I
Not
said,
with us
yeah,
this evening?
Comcast, wasn't
Okay.
gonna be here, but I
Okay.
didn't receive any notification from Verizon. So,
All right. Any general comments, questions, concerns from the commission members?
No?
Hearing none, our next meeting is scheduled for the 26th of June.
Okay,
Same time, same place,
and same station.
same station.
Same
And-
table, right?
Correct. And if there's no other business, we stand adjourned. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.